Why did I come on Mesmerise? Somewhere deep in my soul, I knew that I had to overcome my reluctance to talk about myself and what I do. I always felt very attracted to your words around that. The way you talked about your business just felt very authentic. I had been working locally, mainly word of mouth, mainly working with a couple of local schools delivering free workshops for parents. And, and I have a good reputation in the local area. But if I was starting to work solely with parents, obviously there's an opportunity to go global, as you called it, which of course also did freak me out. But yeah, local to global. So there was also this desire in me to move my business more online, not exclusively. I do like to have people in my room, and and I still love working with teenagers, and sometimes they're the ones I need to work with. But yeah, I'm excited to be working more with parents as we speak, since working with you, since joining Mesmerise. What was my favorite part of Mesmerise? Well, that's like having to choose a favorite child, isn't it? Do you know what? So that's popping into my head now is the rhythm. The quarterly planning sessions, working with the seasons and the wheel of the year, is practice I've been doing for years. And so to have that as part of a business structure was just, food for my souls, and something I really, really loved, really loved. I just loved all of it. I loved the rhythm, the being able to tune into it. What surprised me was how technical the different bits of running a business are, and how you serviced all of those parts in the course of either the month or the quarter or the year. We just dropped in and it just became embedded. I felt like I got a kind of pain-free business brain upgrade. I suppose I didn't really expect that kind of structure, but I really got to appreciate it. So what really surprised me was your beautiful combination of incredible generosity and holding and challenging. Holding my vision that I had flippantly said at the beginning, and that I, several times came to regret, gosh, if she's going to use that local to global again, I'm going to scream. But and you came up with the title of my course, Parent Like a Leader, which really, it has informed so much of the work that I've been doing since. That really surprised me how, I don't know, I think it was a sort of half an hour's work or something, and that title came up, but how that has been pulling me forward and has been key to everything else that I've developed since, really. So another thing that surprised me, in a good way, delighted me, but I will admit it was also very hard work, was the aspect of sort of going local to global, about, well, if you're going to go global, you also have to be seen on the socials, and my deep reluctance to do that, and then realizing where that reluctance partly comes from, around not feeling able to own my own expertise. That was a really important piece of work. I can now really freely speak about my experience, my years of experience, and my level of expertise and my skills at working with parents and their teenagers and their parents. That feels, it's the truth. It's the truth. But it, I don't know, I had so many don't be a show off rules in my head. That is not there anymore. I can stand in that very happily now, even in a one-to-one conversation. And I did it this morning. In this conversation, I did want to tell you about all the things that I feel that I have achieved as a result of working with you and being in Mesmerise. And I think the biggest one has got to be my keynote, 20 minutes speaking from a very big stage to a big audience. It was based on all the work we did. It's the story of myself and my daughter, and it was the whole structure of a speech as per your advice, and I got laughs, I got gasps, I got intakes of breaths, I got people, clicking away to get the QR code, and it was just a thrill. I just loved it. It was just so nice that I got quite a lot of clients from it. Even a couple of inquiries this week from people that had heard about it, who had friends who had been there or had finally sort of got round to contacting me. If you are in doubt about your processes, your structure, if you have a vision and you're on a mission, which I think everybody who joins Mesmerise are and have, and you need clarity on how to achieve it. Not just clarity, steps, and somebody who holds that vision for you, sometimes relentlessly, but but always with such kindness and generosity and understanding. Then do it. You really truly want to find your own voice and enable yourself to talk about what you do, where you come from in what you do, and be able to talk about it either from stage or from the page or in your social media. Do it.